We're back for some more of my birthday special. And what are we going to play this time? We're going to play Jeopardy for the PS3. Let's see how I do. I'm just sipping on some Kool-Aid as well while I play. Tropical Punch. Easy difficulty, of course. Now, what segment number is this? This is segment number 47. Okay, cool.
Please welcome our contestants. Player 1. Player 2. Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, ASTRAKHAN.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round. Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories. What planet are you from?
I'm from planet Earth.
The Olympic Games. That's so cliche. Monopoly.
Ooh, one of my favorite games.
Mountains. And the Old Testament.
Monopoly for 200.
A lot of clues. Oh, this corporation's monopoly on TV broadcasting in England was broken in the 1950s by ITV.
What is the...
Yes, player 1.
The BBC. Monopoly for 400.
Player 1. His company's monopoly of steamship navigation on the Hudson River was broken by an 1824 decision of the U.S. Supreme Court. Yes, player 1.
Who is Robert Fulton? Monopoly for 600.
We return to in 1930. This man led a march to the sea to collect salt in protest of a monopoly by the government of India. Yes, player 1.
Who is, Mohandas Gandhi? Yeah. Let's go, Monopoly 800.
The East had a monopoly on this material until the 6th century, when 2 monks smuggled out some worms.
What is silk?
Yes, player 1. That's correct.
Let's close out Monopoly for 1,000.
Please. This Antitrust Act from 1890 was designed to prevent monopolies in American business. It's player 1.
What is the Sherman Antitrust Act? Mountains for 200.
You again, player 1. The Hoosick Mountains are a range of these colorful mountains located in Vermont.
What are the Green Mountains?
Yes, player 1. That's correct.
How about mountains for 400?
So Tenzing Norgay was one of the first 2 men to reach the summit of this mountain on May 29, 1953.
What is Mount Everest?
Okay, player 1.
Go with mountains for 600.
Player 1. Here's Jimmy.
The Waianae Mountains in this U.S. state rise up to 4,025-foot Mount Kaala.
What is Hawaii?
Player 1.
Go mountains for 800.
The Caucasus Mountains of Eastern Europe are predominantly found in this country.
What is Russia?
Let's hear it, player 1. Right you are.
We'll go with mountains for 1,000.
Player 1.
Alright!
That's it. There you go.
I'll bet it all.
You are in the lead. So, geological evidence shows that this 5,000-mile mountain chain may extend south into Antarctica.
What are the Andes Mountains?
That gives you
Hey!
you, player 1.
How about the Old Testament for 200?
This book says Noah's Ark was 300 cubits in length, making it about 500 feet long.
What is Genesis?
It's player 1. That's right.
How about the Old Testament for 400?
Player 1. Jacob and this other twin son of Rebekah even struggled against each other in their mother's womb. Player 1.
Who is David? Or is it Esau? Let's say David. No, it's Esau. Oh well.
Anyone else?
It's okay. I'm not worried.
The correct response is Esau.
It's alright. Check it off. Check it off.
We return in Samuel 28. The prophet Samuel appears to King Saul and predicts his defeat by this group. Let's hear it, player 1.
Who are the Israelites?
Sorry, that's...
Not the Israelites. Alright.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Here's what we were looking for. The Philistines.
Philistines, okay. The Old Testament for 800.
According to the Bible, she was not only Abraham's wife, she was also his half-sister.
Who is Sarah?
Okay, player 1. That's it.
We'll go with, Old Testament 1000.
Deuteronomy may mean second law, but it's this number book of the Old Testament.
What is 5th?
Player 1.
Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy.
You get to
The Olympic Games for 200.
You might have to get as high as 20 feet off the ground to win a medal in this field event.
What is the long jump or the high jump? Let's try the high jump. No, that's not it.
Incorrect. Any other takers? Player 2.
Pole vault.
That's correct.
Alright.
Player 2, make a selection, please, as we continue. In the Olympic 400-meter relay final, this many runners compete together as a team. Okay, player 1.
What is 2?
No, that's not.
No, it's not 2. Alright.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? The correct response is 4.
4. Okay.
Player 2.
Oh, it's not my turn. My bad.
Next to the marathon, it's the longest running event in the Summer Olympics.
Next to the marathon, it's the longest running event in the Summer Olympics.
Yes, player 1.
I'm going to say what is 5,000 meters.
No, that's not.
Oh well.
Anyone else?
I have no idea. This tropical punch Kool-Aid's really good.
We were looking for the 10,000 meters.
That's okay.
Select again.
Not worried.
Norway's Andreas Borkelsen won a 2008 gold medal by throwing this 90.57 meters.
I'm going to take a guess and say a javelin. What is a javelin? We'll go with the Olympics for 1,000.
Player 1.
Olympic
Sarah.
Games.
Led by Angel de Maria, this South American powerhouse won its 2nd consecutive gold in men's soccer at the 2008 Games.
Okay, player
What
1.
is Argentina?
That's correct.
That's so cliche for 200.
Player 1. Need something? Well, just come to the point and stop beating around the this.
What is Bush?
Player 1. Good for you.
Let's go with That's So Cliche for 400.
Player one. The final outrage is the straw that breaks this animal's back.
What's a camel?
Let's hear it, player one.
We'll go with That's So Cliche for 600.
Player one. People who meet briefly and then go their separate ways are like these that pass in the night. It's player one.
What are ships?
That is correct.
Cliche 800.
We return to You've Been in Trouble if someone has read you this act.
What is the Miranda Act?
Player one. Nope.
Oh. Oh, I get it.
It's player two.
The Riot Act, yeah, that's it.
That's right. A lot of clues, a lot of categories.
Cliche for 1,000.
An indefinitely long time is often referred to as a month of these days.
What are Mondays?
Yes, player one. Sorry, let's.
Oh!
Anyone else want to hazard a
That is interesting. Oh well. What are you gonna do?
Yes, player two.
Fridays? No way it could be Fridays. That's my favorite day of the week.
Take a guess on this.
Friday is my favorite day of the week.
It's player three.
Sundays. Although this is being taped on a Tuesday.
A lot of categories, player three. It has seasonal weather patterns and iron-rich minerals in the soil, giving it a distinct red color.
What is Mars?
Let's hear it, player one. That's it.
400.
A lot of greater in mass than all the other planets combined. It's surrounded by dozens of moons. Player
What
one.
is Jupiter? 600.
Selecting, it's the smallest and densest of the outer gas giants and has an appropriate name, as it has a watery interior.
What is Mercury?
It's player one.
No? Let's say Neptune. Okay. 800.
Player one. Mean distance from the sun is only about 36 million miles.
What is Mercury?
Yes, player one. Let's have a look at the $1,000 club. Bands of debris and ice surround it, as do its satellites, including Titan. Okay, player one.
What is Saturn?
That's it.
$14,000 at the end of the Jeopardy round.
Player two is going first in the double Jeopardy round, which starts after this. Categories for the double Jeopardy round are the deep blue sea, physical science, related words. It happened on April 2nd.
Interesting.
From page to screen. And the silent screen.
2 screen categories.
A lot of clues, a lot of categories.
The deep blue sea for 400.
Heading southeast, the Yucatan Channel between Mexico and Cuba leads into this sea.
What is the Caribbean?
Player one.
Let's have the deep blue sea for 800, please.
Player one. The Romans called it Mare Nostrum, our sea.
What is the Mediterranean?
Player one.
We'll go with the deep blue sea for 1200.
Astrakhan, Russia is found nearest the shores of this large sea, which is really a salt lake. It's player
what
one.
is the Caspian Sea?
Yes.
We'll go with 1600.
It's found on the southern end of the Suez Canal.
What is the Red Sea?
Okay, player one.
Go with deep blue sea for 2000.
You get it. The Crimean Mountains contain prominent cliffs found on the northern coast of this sea.
What is the Black Sea?
Yes, player one.
All right, ran the category.
Select again.
Let's go with from page to screen for 400.
69 years apart, Lillian Gish and Demi Moore got an A for effort for starring in films based on this classic novel.
What is the Scarlet Letter?
Player 1? Right one.
Page to screen for 800.
The film A&P is based on a story by this Rabbit Run author.
Rabbit Run. I know Eugene helped me on this clue recently.
Okay, player 1.
Who is John Updike? Alright. Page to screen 1200.
Player 1. Rochester. William Hurt was in the 1996 version of this oft-filmed Bronte classic.
What is Jane Eyre?
It's player 1. That's it.
Page to screen for 1600.
Player Marilyn Monroe longed to play Grushenka in the 1958 film of this Dostoevsky saga, but Maria Schell got the part.
Okay, I'm trying to remember.
Let's hear it, player 1.
What is the Brothers Karamazov? Yep. Page to screen 2000.
Fitzgerald didn't finish this novel, so screenwriter Harold Pinter had to come up with an ending for the 1976 film.
What is The Last Tycoon?
Okay, player 1. Yep.
There we go. Not bad.
Player 1.
Let's go with It Happened on April 2nd for 400.
1865. Jefferson Davis and most of his cabinet flee this capital city. Let's hear it, player 1.
I will say, what is they fleed Louisville? No, they didn't flee Louisville.
Anyone else want to
well.
have a guess on this?
That's okay.
The correct response is Richmond.
Oh, Richmond, Virginia. Okay. April 2nd, 800.
Player 1917. He asks the U.S. Congress for a declaration of war on Germany. Yes, player 1.
Who is Woodrow Wilson? April 2nd for 1200.
Player 1810. He marries Archduchess Marie-Louise of Austria. Let's hear it, player 1.
Who is Charles IV?
Nope.
Oh well.
Any other
At
takers?
least I still have over $25,000, so.
Yes, player 3.
Is it Napoleon? Oh. Okay. It's alright.
3. You're in command of the board as we continue, right? 1930. He is proclaimed the Emperor of Ethiopia.
Who is Haile Selassie?
Okay, player 1.
April 2nd for 2000.
Oh,
Daily Double. I don't feel as comfortable, as confident.
You are in the lead right now.
Let's just do 3,200.
Okay, here is the clue. 1453. Mehmed II begins his siege of this city. It would fall 8 weeks later.
What is Constantinople?
Congratulations!
All right.
You're still in first, player 1.
Physical science for 400.
All 5 elements of the salt-producing halogen group end in these 3 letters. One element purifies drinking water. Okay.
What is GEN? Oh, GEN. Oh, that's not it? Oh.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct
food.
response? We're talking about INE.
Oh, INE. Okay. Physical science 800.
It's the lightest known stable subatomic particle.
What is the
Let's hear it,
neutron?
Any other takers?
Tricky clues here.
Yes, player 3.
Proton? No.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Okay, player 2.
It's electron.
Right you are. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 2, you make the next selection as well.
The other daily double. You can risk up to 2,000.
Player 2, you're in last place.
1150? Alright.
Give us a wait. Here is your clue. Hygroscopic substances have a tendency to absorb this from the atmosphere.
What is oxygen?
No. Here's what we were looking for. Moisture.
Moisture. It's okay.
Player 2, choose again. A body at rest will remain at rest unless acted upon by a force, according to Newton's law of this property.
What is inertia?
Yes, player 1? Yes.
Let's go with physical science 2000.
A lot of... Sarah?
Nuclear fusion in the sun's core produces energy that eventually flows to the photosphere, first by radiation and then by heat currents, using this process also used in a type of oven.
What is convection?
Player 1? Right.
Related words for 400, please.
Player 1. A park was originally an enclosed place. This related word still means an enclosure for racehorses. Yes, player 1?
What is a pasture?
Sorry, that's...
Down to $32,000, but I'm still in the lead.
Here's the response we were looking for. A paddock.
Okay.
Player 1, back to you for our next selection.
Related words 800.
Meaning the guilty party, evolved from this adjective meaning guilty. Yes, player 1?
What is culpable?
Yeah!
I'll go with 1200, please, for
Player 1
related words.
is related to this verb that can mean to write something fraudulent, like a signature. It's player 1.
What is forge? 1600.
Player 1, as score can mean to cut. It makes sense that it's from the same root as this word for big scissors. It's player 1.
What are shears?
That's correct. We return to do this to something is to make it holy, a word from the same root. It's player 1.
What is harrow? Oh well.
Anyone else? Here's the response we were looking for. To hallow.
Okay.
Player 1. In Son of the Sheik, he played the title role as well as the character's father.
Let's see if I remember this one.
Yes, player 1?
Who is Rudolph Valentino?
Correct.
800.
Player in 1920, at the age of 27, this actress, known as America's Sweetheart, played a girl of 12 in Pollyanna.
Who is Mary Pickford?
It's player 1. You got it. Player 1. Gary Cooper had a small role as a cadet in this first Best Picture winner about two flyers in love with the same girl.
What is wings?
Yes, player 1?
Yeah.
In 1927's It, she played Betty Lou Spence, a department store salesgirl with designs on her boss. Yes, player 1?
Who is Clara Bow?
And the last clue for $2,000. Orson Welles said, "The greatest Civil War film ever made was The General, starring and directed by this comedian."
Who is Buster Keaton?
Let's hear it, player 1. Yes. Only two of you will be going on to Final Jeopardy. Sorry, player 2. Now, Final Jeopardy coming right up right now with this category. Landmarks. What are you going to wait? Let's take a look at the last clue. The quote, "with malice toward none," is on the wall of his Washington, D.C. memorial. Did you come up with the correct response?
You came up with Abraham Lincoln.
And that's correct.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm still gonna win.
What did you put as your response?
I'm gonna win $29,200 this game.
That will lose
But I still won. So that's
you.
good.
Congratulations, player one. You are our new champion.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and wrap it up for this segment.
Thank you so much for playing.
And I will see you all for that next segment. We'll be right back right after this, folks.